What's going on, y'all? First off, thank y'all so much for supporting my Patreon. It means the absolute world to me. It means the world to me. Y'all allow me to do all the cool things that I do, which is a lot of cool stuff. I'm so happy to share it all with y'all. Uh, next month. Well, first off, how are y'all doing? If I have not texted you personally, um, I definitely will, because this is not just one-sided. It's a two-way street. This is a two-way street. Just making that known. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna update y'all on a few things. What's been going on with me and all the stuff that I have going on. So first and foremost, next month will technically make 4 months, 3/4 months since I've been in LA. It has been a roller coaster. I have not been updating Patreon as of late because I've just been in survival mode. I lost about $7,000 in business. Honestly, a little more than that, but that set me back in a way in which that it really messed me up. Um, but I can say that things are looking up and things are a lot better than what they were. I'm so grateful and thankful to my support system, my family, my loved ones that are all looking out for me as I'm navigating and finding my way out here. Um, it is a gift to be in LA at this time, even though that the television film industry is upside down and all this stuff. I tell people all the time that I'm not on their schedule. Though that I would like to do those things and have, what I'm saying, that experience, understand that, like, just because they stop, excuse me, I still got to work and I still got to get to it, because it would behoove me to not lean into the gift of independence and the gift of doing your own thing. And kind of with that, I've been meeting a lot of people, I've been networking, finding my way, and I've just been so blessed, so blessed. I'm so grateful and thankful to a lot of people that helped me set up things in advance that I didn't even know would manifest how they manifested. So shout out to my big bro Jabari, man. He put me in this group. I can't say what it is, cause yeah. And from that group, I've just been able to meet so many creatives that are in different arenas, and of course, they're all black. So that's where I be at. I be where all the black people at. Shout out to the One Club Creativity. And I've been meeting the people that are going to teach me the things I need to know, as well as like strengthen my skills and get me to where I'm trying to go. So I'm just so grateful to him for being a conduit that allowed me to be in that space, so in that way I can meet more people. Uh, and with that, I got to tell y'all about some of the cool things that I've been doing lately. So I volunteer on a project that my homegirl Ree was like, "Hey, I think you should do this. I think you should look into it." I'm like, whatever, let's do it. And funny enough, I think an hour after that, someone had asked or whatever to teach something to some students for like more money, and I was like, I really wanted more. But something told me, I was like, nah, I want to support what my homegirl had going on. I felt really led to do it. And funny enough, after that project, one of the producers was like, yo, what's going on, da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Found out he was Alpha, '06 to the good bros. And from there, he's like, hey, are you available to shoot this interview? And I'm like, cool, whatever. And funny enough, the interview is with Elliot Wilson. If you know, you know. So I go through and I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do that, I could do that. And the first person we interviewed was Leon Thomas. And I said, oh, this is cool. So, I'm like going through the things and what I got to do. And funny enough, because the world is so small and also the industry is so small, the person that we're working with is a studio that's based in Atlanta. But one of the co-founders spent a lot of time in Jacksonville. And if you know about my love for my city and also stuff, my love-hate relationship, um, that was the way in which that me and him and I connected. And it was just kind of funny how life will bring you back to people that you thought weren't gonna be in your life, and then it ends up they've always been, around. But it just, you had to wait until the right person introduced you to them. So, I was able to shoot with Elliot for that one. That one turned out really good, and then I got asked to shoot a few more. It's like, all right, bet. Was able to shoot some with Wale, shot some with Absol recently. So I've been on a pretty good run. It's been a pretty decent run. I can't hold you. It's been nice, and I've just learned so much, and I'm continuing to learn as I'm navigating, as I'm finding my way in this space. So currently, I am working with one of my OGs. His name is Chester Gregory. Met him when I was in high school through one of my older homegirls, Taylor Carter. Shout out to her. She is an amazing singer, actress, uh, songwriter. She like that. She is like that. And he allowed me to tour a studio that he's working out of, and I was like, yo, this is so cool. Like, got a lot of ideas, got a lot of different things I'm working on. So looking forward to building with him in order to make some things come to life. So some documentaries, some talk show related content / media, and then bringing back my podcast, Right with Dwight. I'm asking him, hey, look, what do you think about it? Seeing how he feels. And I'm also going to be asking the Poetry Lounge, which is a haven for writers out here in LA. Want to pitch that to them, let them know, hey, look, this is what I'm imagining, how it's for it to look like, and then we kind of take it from there. So, you know, taking everything in stride, figuring it out, navigating it, and I'm just so grateful that I am in this space and in this time to where I have to literally be on go every single day. Literally every single day. Like, even if I'm not out and about, I'm still in motion and I'm still working on something. Like, the moment I'm done with something, all right, cool, what's next? What do I have? What do I have that's, coming to me up the pipeline and stuff like that. So, there's that. And then also, I am applying for a few different things. Um, I'm studying to potentially pursue a master's here in LA. We'll see what happens. And y'all already know how I feel about degrees. If it ain't free, it ain't for me. That's just how it's gotta go. I'm sorry, not sorry. If it ain't free, I ain't doing it. I got my undergrad degree for free, so let's run it back. And it's so cool because also Rev Supply Co., which is the brand that my bro Dav and I work on. It's so beautiful to see it blossom, and see a lot of people believing in the brand and believing in what we have going on, and setting ourselves up to do amazing things. So working with schools, working with athletes right now to really find the way as well as make one. So it's been a really beautiful process, y'all. It's been such a beautiful process of being out here, and I got to give thanks to God, because I would not be here if God did not think I was ready, if God did not think I was worthy. I promise you, truly, truly. If God didn't mean it for me to be here, He would be like, all right, you've exhausted everything, it's time to go. You know what I mean? And I really do believe in allowing God to lead you where you're meant to go. I feel like a lot of times people want things to happen on their time, but it's okay if it don't happen on your time, dog. Your time probably is the worst timing. Your timing is probably the worst timing, honestly. It probably is. So there's that. And I'm proud of my mentees, man. My mentees are doing fucking amazing. My young bull Rose, he's doing a lot of like editorial shoots. And I love a lot of the stuff that he's doing with his work and how he's experimenting and finding his style and getting closer. Stop being so goddamn far away. uh, and then I'm definitely proud of my boy Rob, man. He's killing it with this AI and digital / visual media production stuff. He's doing so amazing, man. I'm proud of him because he's taking a risk. He's even teaching a fucking course at Florida State, and I'm like, bro, you're teaching a whole class, and you out here in school. That's so fucking cool to me, man. That shit is cool as hell. I love it. and it just inspires me because it's like, damn, you never know where the folks that played a role in the development is gonna go, and it just feels so good to just be a part of that process and just be a part of what it is that they're doing, man. So I'm very grateful, very thankful for that, and how they keep my battery charged. And a special shout out to Akai, to Fran, to my bro Zeus, to Corey, to Tyreek, to my mom. Um, I got specifically shout out y'all because y'all continue to push me to find a way to make it work. Even though the shit be hard, like it really be hard, y'all. It's challenging breaking into something that is so gate kept, and always having to figure out what it is that you have to say to the world. And then how are you gonna find the people you need in order to say those things? So I'm just grateful and thankful that I'm in this space that I'm in. I'm in these opportunities that I'm getting, and I could just continue to let people know, like, yo, I want to pay it all forward. I want to count it all joy. I want to do all the things I was called to do, so that way I can be able to, hire my mentees for projects, hire my mentors for projects. Shout out to my mentor Andrew Thomas Clifton. You know what I mean? He's the reason why I was on my first TV set, man. I won't ever forget that. I won't ever forget that. He's the reason why I work with Killer Mike, man. Won't ever forget that, man. Like, real talk. Like, people say that they want to put you on. People say that they want to mentor you, but then it comes a time where, like, I realized that mentorship to me is putting someone in the circumstances so that way you can be able to put the stuff that they've learned to the test. Don't just say you want to mentor somebody. Put them in the field. Show them what it is that they can do. You know what I mean? Like, push them. Throw them out there. You can't say that you want to see them grow and see them develop if you don't take those first steps that they need to take. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying every mentor got to do that for their mentees, but I know for me, I feel like that's the true test of a mentor. Like, how much do you trust me? How much do you trust in the skills that you've taught me? Put it to the test. If you think you're that good, put it to the test. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, well, that means that as a mentor, you got some work to do. So, yeah, nah, man. Like, I just so grateful, so thankful. So grateful, so thankful. I really believe that everything is working for my good. Everything is working together. Um, living in LA is expensive-ish. It just depends on what your means are. That I've learned with being here. Uh, if you are the type of person where you like going out and you like being in the mix and you like seeing and being seen, then you will occur a high bill. You will do all those things. You know what I mean? Like, all those things will add up because of the fact that, like, your expenses are so high. But I mean, I'm very selective about when I go out, and I'm very selective about who I'm around. So if it don't make sense, I'm not going. I will leave you right where you had me messed up. Boop, right there. But no, it's been an interesting ride so far. I can't really gauge in terms of, like, whether I like it or not, because it's still fresh. I feel like once I hit a year, or even if I hit like 6 months, 8 months. When I hit 8 months, then I can be a better judgment of it. Mostly because LA is still evolving in my mind. I feel like it's the type of city that it's elevating. It is elevating me, right? It's pushing me to where I've never been before, and it's exposing me to people I've never been around. Also, shout out to my mentor, Dr. McCoy. Mama G has been a blessing. She has put me onto so many different things and just allowed me to be in her space and just to learn from her by doing, and just how she lets me figure it out, and I love that. You know what I mean? Like, I just love that she throws me in the paint. She's like, "Hey, here you go," or "Hey, here," you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she gives me my notes, and then I take it from there. So I'm just so grateful that she lets me learn. She teaches me about doing events with celebrities and just high profile individuals, and just she allows me to be around her and just gravitate towards the positive energy. A lot of people start to see me and they start to want to be around me because they see that I'm around her, and they see how serious I am about taking care of her. You know what I mean? Like, there's ever anything going on where I'm like, yo, I need you to let me know, mama. Please let me know. Please let me know. I beg of you to let me know. There's no reason why I should be out here not checking in on you. There's no reason. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful that I'm able to, be in her life and that she's in my life. So, you know, it's a gift, dog. It's such a gift. Um, y'all resources are coming. I'm gonna send that pack out. Y'all deserve that. That's on me. I'm gonna send that pack out for y'all. Make sure y'all get those resources. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Apply for these things. I'm applying for some of them. Use AI. Some people don't like it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, for the things that feel like that they're unnecessary to think about, use AI. It's a tool, but don't let the tool use you. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm thankful and grateful for y'all again for subscribing to my Patreon, for subscribing to my Substack. Writing is hard. Understand, writing is not easy to develop. Like, you gotta go through the drafts, you gotta make sure it sound good, you gotta make sure it flow good, and you gotta keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again. So thank y'all so much for pouring into the things I do. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to do the work that I do, because it's not easy. It's not something that you can easily just get up and say, oh, you're gonna do it. Like, it takes years to develop. You know what I mean? And I'm just grateful and thankful that y'all believe in my words, y'all believe in the things I do, and y'all just believe in me. And that means the world to me. Real talk. Like, y'all could have been doing anything, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all say, you know what, Dwight? Yeah, 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 yeah. So, things on the horizon. I'm gonna be in Atlanta in December because I gotta visit my grandparents. I love my grandparents' pieces. So I got a lot of ground to cover. November is gonna be like kind of my last-ish sprint, ish, and then I gotta just pay everything up for the next few months, so that way I could be good to go. And yeah, y'all, please stay safe. Please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. If you have not sent in your ballot, you better order that thing. Send it in. Do what you got to do. Go out and vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. Your life depends on it. Trust me, it does. Thank y'all. I love y'all to pieces. You know where to find me. You know how to reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm here for your growth. I'm here for your evolution. And most importantly, I want to see you win always. Peace, love, and hair grease.